What's up? I'm Andrew with Investors Hub, and since I got no guest, this is the market recap. I figure no vest, no tie, just you and me talking. I drink my Coke Zero. Hashtag not sponsored, but I would sell out in a heartbeat. So first statist is that the Ever Given has finally been unwedged from the Suez Canal, which is a good thing for the global economy. But what we gained in global trade efficiency, we lost in dank memes. It's a shame. So, if you hadn't heard what happened, on Tuesday of last week, the Ever Given, which is a huge cargo ship, got wedged in the Suez Canal. The Suez Canal connects the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea, and about 12% of the world's trade basically goes through the Suez Canal. And last week I said it was 30% of the world's shipping, and I was referencing a CNN article, but now I'm seeing all these different articles that are saying 12%, 10%, and I went back and checked that original CNN article, and I think something has been changed, because now they say 12% or 10% of the world's shipping, and 30% of the world's total shipping container volume. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm being gaslit. Who knows? However, the global supply chain might be wonky for a little while because of the way that things are timed out and how precise everything is. The best analogy that I could think of was, imagine you're going on vacation, right? You got to meet a plane at the airport. So you're driving along and then you get stuck in traffic for 30 minutes. You miss your plane. Okay, well, the next plane to go out to go wherever you're going to doesn't go out until tomorrow. So you have to wait 24 hours before you can hop on a plane again. Except the problem is that the tour bus company that was going to tour you around in your destination only goes out on Tuesdays and Fridays. And you were planning on landing on Tuesday, but now you land on Wednesday. So now you got to wait all the way until Friday in order for you to hop on your tour bus and have your fun. So basically that 30-minute stop that you had ended up costing you 3 whole days. So Biden gave a speech in Pittsburgh on Wednesday where he talks about his economic investment plan. And there's a lot of numbers in that, so I'm going to pick up my script to make sure that I don't get those wrong, and memorizing them would be hard. So it was a $2-ish trillion proposal. $600 billion for transportation infrastructure, $600 billion for manufacturing and job training, $400 billion for elderly and disabled assistance, $300 billion for water and internet infrastructure, and $300 billion for affordable housing and schools. Corporate taxes would go up from 21% to 28%, and there would be a global minimum tax on corporations of 21%, which would basically just go after companies that are sort of hiding in tax havens. The IRS's teeth would also be sharpened in order to help them go after corporations and get their tax money. And the Blues hope to have this passed by the summertime. So I don't know if this is precisely market news, but it's big news and I wanted to include it. The federal moratorium on evictions has been extended until June 30th. We learned about that this week. And if you're having trouble paying your rent, you can go on the CDC's website and there's a declaration that you can print out that basically has a couple of check boxes to see if you qualify. And it's something you hand to your landlord as a piece of paper that says, don't evict me, basically. It's important that you put things on paper and you don't just, give people phone calls. You got to have it on record. There's also some federal housing assistance because the federal moratorium doesn't actually pay your rent. So all that's going to happen is just the debt piles up and then you eventually get kicked out. So if you're having trouble paying your rent, it's worth it to do a little bit of research and see if you qualify for any of these grants. The grants are being handed out a bit piecemeal. So in the sense that it's being handled by the states, I'm pretty sure. So every state is going to be a little bit different in what they give and how they give it. So it's worth doing some research. There is some money out there. So people like the gambling industry. There's a lot of speculation on that as sort of states start legalizing sports betting and all that stuff. And DraftKings is a big one in there. And DraftKings just signed a partnership with the WWE. right? Wrestling. And apparently you can bet on wrestling now, which is super strange. Like, how can you bet on something that its outcome has already been predetermined? Like, I feel you could do it if you didn't know, and I guess depending on how you framed the betting, but that really feels like a legal minefield to me. So if you're into investing into gambling companies or just know about sports betting and all that stuff, comment down in the description and tell me about it. It's something I'm interested in. It's just not something I know a huge amount about. So the SPY's at all-time highs on Thursday, and it was at 399.50 as of me writing the script, and it's flirting with 400. It really wants to get close, but it doesn't want to go all the way, I guess would be the way to put it. On Wednesday, when Biden was about to give his speech, there were a lot of red candles on the SPY. There's like a big chunk that got taken out right at the very end of the trading day, presumably because people were selling the news of the speech. But people bought the dips, and it's been basically roaring all week. So that's it for the market recap. If you like the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. During the week, we interview market commentators. That's our bread and butter. We've got some more talks on the infrastructure bill, and we also did some talks previously on the infrastructure bill if you want to watch those. People that were giving some of their stock predictions on stocks that'll do well because of it. We're also going to talk to Ted Ohashi on cannabis on Tuesday, and I've got a video that's in the works. It's almost done, where we're going to be talking about staking and LP staking. Clem already talked about it in an interview, but I wanted to make a shorter form video with like more cuts and edits and fancy graphics and things. It's kind of an explainer video, just as a different experiment here on the channel. See if you guys like it, see if it works. So keep an eye out for all that stuff. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.